Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of the Foreman'S. Good morning, you guys. So it has been a couple weeks since that whole entire episode happened with Clem. Nixon is settling in to his brand new apartment in San Myshuno, and to be honest with you guys, he could not be happier. He has gone through literally the highest of highs and the lowest of lows in the Foreman series, and just to see him happy, minding his own P's and Q's, whipping up some scrambled eggs in his own kitchen, seriously may not seem like a big freaking deal, but for me, honestly, I couldn't imagine anything better. So this morning he woke up to a phone call from his parents. They were really recommending that he reaches out to Greyson, and he's tried in the past, but Greyson just seems very closed off and always stonewalling him, not wanting to talk, not wanting to engage. And it's apparent that he is definitely going through something, and the lack of a male father figure in his life has definitely taken its toll. So today we're going to just kind of hang out a little bit. We're going to go and work on our fitness. We're obviously going to chow down and sip on our spinach smoothie, which I am so excited to have. These are all, like I said, all privileges, all amazing things that he never got to really experience when he lived in the trailer, because there really wasn't space to cook and he had to use the barbecue and all that jazz. But his goal for the day is, again, to work out, kind of work on some of the things that he needs to do. He also needs to march around, get in a little bit of that experience for the private fourth class. And then for lunch today, he is planning on calling Greyson and asking if he would like to meet up at the diner. I think it's in Newcrest or something like that, just to kind of talk a little bit, because June and Pace, they're getting tired. They are getting so tired. You know, they have all the grandkids, and they're getting older. They want to kind of I know this might sound selfish, but they kind of want to have their time, to really enjoy each other's company, because time is limited. And, obviously Nixon understands, right? They have done more than their fair share for him. And it would be nice to have Greyson maybe live with us. So that is something he is going to try really hard to convince his son to do. But of course, with everything that's going on, I'm not sure how far, to be honest, he is going to get. And so if you guys are wondering how he got that healthy smoothie out of the fridge, it's actually a mod. I love it because there are so many different flavors to choose from, and it's completely up Nixon's alley. He used to be such a health buff, he really did, but obviously he fell off the wagon with everything that had happened and the passing of his wife. So we're going to go and clean up our breakfast. He really wants to go and chat with somebody. He wants to go for a jog, also level up in the fitness skill. As you guys can see, he is just elated. I have never seen the smile on his face so wide, but it really just makes me so happy. And in case you guys didn't see the speed build, this is his brand new apartment. It's simple at best, but it definitely reflects his personality. We're going to go for a little bit of a jog, because that is something that Nixon would like to do. And then when we're down there, we'll go and march around, I guess, which is going to look kind of weird. I've never even tried this before. And also, the flea market is in town. I kind of want to go to that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because we don't really have a lot of money to begin with. And obviously, if we could find some things on a bargain, I am totally down for that. And look who's over here looking at the floor mural. It is a Taylor. That is so crazy how we could literally just pass somebody that is so important to our family and not even be aware of it. He also wants to buy a cat wand. Yes, he has been thinking about purchasing a gatito, because that would make him so freaking happy. But I don't know if we're really there for another responsibility right now. I mean, to be honest, we do need to take care of our kids. That's kind of the more important thing right now. So let me go and check what's in this little box here. Maybe we can get lucky. I do believe the Flea Festival, I don't even feel like I'm saying that right. The Flea Festival is until, let's go and take a look, because I'm actually kind of interested. Travel to the flea market. So, it's actually happening here, so we don't even need to go anywhere. Cool. Awesome. It ends at 6 p.m. So I think we're going to be leaving here in about a couple hours. That's why he kind of had a light breakfast, because we're going to go hang out with Greyson. So we ended up getting the Plum Bob Snow Globe. It was only worth a whopping $20. You know what? like June's mom gave to her, we are going to give to Greyson a snow globe. Look who's here. It's our brother. Oh my God. He looks absolutely miserable. He's over here also jogging around in town and breaking out like a mofo. You know what? I honestly thought when they would be like approaching, you know, their like late 20s that this ish would be a wrap, but they're still breaking out. I think actually they should be close to 30. I'm not sure at this point. I feel like Clem is like 33, 34, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on the age timeline, but it's good to see. It's good to see you, bro. Oh my God, look at that little bro shake. I love it. Oh my God, what is wrong? You look like you're a mess, dude. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's just go and chat with him a little bit. Ask to trade collectibles, friendly. Ask about his day. Yeah, okay, wow, great, awesome. He's just basically just, you know, making small talk right now, bring up embarrassing childhood moments. I have no clue what it is that they are discussing, but what I do know is little Finley Sophia is in town, as well as our, oh my God, as well as our landlord, Charles McNulty. All right, is there anything here that we can get? I'm gonna pretend I don't see Finn because that just doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? There really isn't a lot for us to snag. But I think Nixon is going to come over here and he's going to browse the table for one of these little My Sim dolls because Greyson loves these. He's loved them since he was a little boy. He always wanted one, but we couldn't quite afford it. So which one should we choose? The Zombie Carl? Ooh, yes. Let's go and purchase the $130 Zombie Carl. Whoa, that is expensive. All right, anything else that we wanted to do? Tell a joke. Yeah, let's go and tell her a joke about her prices. Just kidding. Actually, you know what? I forgot we need to have him go and march around a little bit. Holy
Listen, everything is ready. You better get the best.
Damn, boo! I mean, look at your nalgas in those cargo pants. I'm sorry. This kid is fire. He's hot. You know what? I'm just gonna let y'all take a moment, breathe it in. Okay, grab yourself a little Starbucks, you know, quench your thirst because I am sorry. Holy freaking hell, is he fine? He is so hot. Like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Anyway, let me see. Shauna Rogers, I can't get you out of my mind lately. I want to go on a date. I want to go on a date and get some lunch at the Sunnyside Breakfast Bar. What? What do you mean you want to go and get lunch at the Sunnyside Breakfast Bar? Why is she trying to freaking rub his noo-noos together? Like, I'm not understanding why all of a sudden they are, like, in each other's timeline. Do you feel me? Like, I've noticed too, even in the last episode, Nixon was really wanting to like hook up with her, which is crazy. Like, I feel like he definitely misses, you know, that womanly touch or whatever. And for whatever reason, he's kind of reaching out to the closest thing to him. And that just so happens to be the devil herself. So we're going to try to resist temptation as much as we can. Unfortunately, we did just get a really bad rapport with our freaking neighbors because we didn't, you know, obviously accept their welcome wagon, which is a little annoying. So it is 12:30 and I'm thinking now we should probably go and reach out to Greyson. So I'm going to go and call him on the phone and see if he's interested in meeting up at the diner. Nixon isn't too hungry at the moment, but holy hell, I sure am. I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Y'all can't, okay? Y'all know that this kid is pixel thirst. Don't even try to lie to me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yes, sir. I need to get pictures. I need to get all the receipts. All right, so he is willing to go meet us, so that's exactly what we are going to do. I was also thinking about maybe going possibly to like an arcade or something. I think that would have been a lot of fun. I think that actually might be a lot better, but to sit down and talk and discuss the possibility of moving in probably would require us to sit. So we're gonna go to the 1950s diner that just opened up in Newcrest thanks to Kayla, aka Little Simsy, and making sure that we tag him this time. Let me see. I always get Greyson and Asher kind of confused. Asher needs to age because he does not look like he is anywhere near 30 at this point. But let's go and see what our son is up to. It would mean the absolute freaking world to Nixon if they could rekindle their relationship, because the thing that he's afraid of the most, the thing that scares him to the high heavens, is the fact that his son could go down the exact same path as he did, and he doesn't want that. You know, why should he's finally come to this realization? Why should his kids suffer because of something that Nixon did, and also something that should have brought them together, and that was the passing of Marisol? Like, it still really is hard for both of them, and the fact that he is as big as his dad, what the heck? Nixon, you need to start aging, my friend. This kid is a beast. Like, he kind of reminds me of like Dwayne Johnson a little bit, when he looked like he was damn near 30 in high school. He kind of has like that vibe. It's not that I wanted him to look this way, it's just how he is. He is just a very mature young man, and he's excited. He seems like everything is going according to plan. Like, it's going very well. And you know what? I'm definitely gonna give credit to the person in the back, Alistar, because I feel like because of her, he has definitely been able to see both sides of the story, you know, instead of only shifting blame on his dad for unfortunately not being there. So I'm gonna move this guy over just so that we can actually request this table and hopefully sit down. I'm a little bummed though that he decided to look like a mustard bottle instead of his hot little sexy army outfit, but you know what, that's fine. I'm totally good with that. We'll just oh god, we'll sip on that for a minute, because my eyes were tearing up, y'all. My eyes were tearing up. Like, that is how freaking excited I got. And I love the fact that people are actually sitting at the bar and ordering. Can you do that? I didn't know that was a possibility. That's awesome. All right, so it looks like we have sat down, and oh my god, there is Taylor's freaking parents. Oh my god, they are so intimidating, and he kind of reminds me of like John Stamos a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hello there, Silva Fox. So I love how they're both sitting here and kind of like complete awkward silence. Like, nobody's saying a word, and Greyson's just like, oh my god, what did I get myself into? So for me personally, I kind of feel like Nixon is going to pull out the old sentimental card and joke about some old times. We're also going to go ahead and order, because we're going to be here probably for a really long time ourselves. And yeah, we'll see what's on the menu. I haven't been here before, so I'm super duper excited to see what the possibility is. Greyson doesn't seem all that amused, but he's tolerating his dad. So, I mean, that's progress, right? So let's go and order. Oh my god, I'm not going to lie. Nixon's hella tempted to order a spiked fruit punch, but we're gonna grab some root beer floats for the table because we are at a diner after all. And then I'm thinking for the main course, again at a diner, and we're trying to get in as much protein as we can because we're trying to like build back our muscle. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Nixon is looking a little slim these days because he's been leaning out, because he had a lot of extra fluff, because, you know, just things. Okay, we're not going to get into it. It's not bad, but just things. All right. So we're going to grab some sausage and peppers. And then for Greyson, he really has been dying to try the shepherd's pie. I have never had a shepherd's pie in my life, so if you have, let me know in the comments down below. What is it and how do you like it? So, unfortunately, we've got this cup just kind of kicking it here. So, is it possible to like clean this up really quick? I mean, the fact that we have to do their dirty work is kind of hilarious. I don't know. He seems to be kind of like on the fence a little bit, but he's definitely reciprocating what Nixon's laying down, and I think a small part of him is just so happy to see Nixon doing really well, and that is huge for Greyson. So in a nutshell, that whole situation literally left him speechless and afraid. It kind of brought up a lot of old emotions that he thought lied dormant, such as the fact that he has abandonment issues. He's seriously so afraid to move in back with his dad because he's afraid that he's going to relapse, that he's going to go off the rails again, that he's going to basically leave Greyson now in a completely different city by himself. And these are all extremely valid fears. That is exactly why he called his best friend Alistar, because she has such an effortless way of bringing him back to planet Sixum, as the kids call it, basically bringing him back to Earth. And he's explaining everything to her, and none of it matters. She's taking it, she's listening, she's trying to articulate a response, she's trying to explain to him that although this is a very scary change. Look at the silver lining. Your dad is trying to make a very visible effort to rekindle this relationship, and it might actually be really good for you. He's like, well, what about Finley? What about River? You know, all of these things. I don't want to leave my siblings. Allie's like, just do it for a little while. Do it for the summer. And you know what? If you really didn't want to stay, you don't have to. And, you know, that really gave Greyson a lot to think about. That if he does move in, it doesn't have to be something where he's stuck, where it's permanent. It can just really be for the time being. And so the lights are just about to turn on in the park, and Allie is freaking out. She's like, Greyson, I gotta get home. He's like, please, please, please don't leave me. So he's trying to talk to her a little bit more. He loves hanging out with her. But seriously, though, when the lights come on, that is curfew. Allie has to get back home. And the whole reason why we're even meeting Greyson in the freaking park in the first place is because, obviously, Allie's parents are extremely strict. And if they found out that she was hanging out with Greyson James Foreman, they would probably put her on a permanent ground. If you get my drift, like, they would ground her, especially hanging out with a boy behind their back. And him, who's a pretty known troublemaker in town. Yeah, I don't think so. But I wanted to give her a hug. I wanted to let her know that I appreciate everything that she does, and the fact that she took the time out to listen. It really did kind of help him center himself a little bit better. So we're gonna say goodbye to her because, of course, at the end of the day, I don't want Allie's parents to get upset with her that she was, you know, out here with me or whatever. So let me see if it is possible for Greyson to go and find maybe a little picnic bench or something like that. I kind of want him to go over here and journal a little bit about his experience with his dad. So we're saying goodbye to Allie, and again, like, I really love her. I love Allie so much, and I love their friendship. It's just seriously so wholesome. They're like two different peas in a pod. Like, Allie comes from a very privileged background, and Greyson comes from a lot of hardships, and it is something that, well, basically she has no notion of whatsoever. And I'm trying to have her leave, but I think because we are a part of a group, that's not gonna happen. I told her goodbye, but for whatever reason, like, she's still following me, and that's kind of weird. But Greyson finally was able to get his picnic bench, and let's whip out his handy dandy journal and have him go and write in it. It's actually just about to snow, and obviously you're probably wondering why June and Pace haven't called him yet. Well, nobody freaking knows that he left because he has a big habit of sneaking out the window. That just seems to be his thing. So Greyson leaving isn't anything new to literally anybody. So you guys, I decided to go ahead and fast forward a few hours and peer on in to the wonderful world of Maddox Foreman, whom, by the way, actually has some great news for us. So today is the day that he is going to be moving in with Miss Taylor Pope. Y'all, I am seriously so freaking excited to see their journey begin. I can't even believe how quickly these two have fallen for each other. It feels like it was literally just yesterday when he ran into her, just running down the street and nothing but a twia. Like, honestly, this girl is quirky, she's funny, she's humorous, she's everything that Nixon would ever want in a partner or significant other. The only thing that kind of worries him a little bit is the fact that York and Cinnamon have not been formally introduced to each other, so there might be a little bit of tension, but I'm really happy that Cinnamon is a part of our life. Like, he is seriously so freaking cute, and it's kind of funny because in a way he definitely compliments Maddox, whereas York kind of compliments Taylor. It's like the whole the owners look like their pets gig. You know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like that, but we're just going in and grabbing a little pizza. Unlike his brother Nixon, he's definitely not concerned about his figure whatsoever. So it looks like work starts in about 9 hours. We were going to move in before we headed into work, just bringing in some small items. Now, I'm not sure what exactly Nixon wants to keep in the apartment. I know that we need to. What's his name? I forget. Ricky. Oh my god. Okay, so in my Get Famous LP, I was calling my sim Ricky Dillon. Who the hell is Ricky Dillon? Like, where did I get that from? His name is Ricky Haas, and I kept calling him Ricky Dillon. Who is Ricky Dillon? And why? Why am I saying Ricky Dillon? Like, what the heck is my problem? All right, so I went ahead and grabbed like some photo frames, things that are kind of like sentimental in nature. Also, we have stuff for the cats over at Taylor's house. So I don't really need to bring anything there. Was sort of tempted to maybe bring over my Lindsay because I'm not quite sure if Taylor has one of those, and I really like listening to it, so I'll definitely do that. And I think, you guys, that is pretty much about it. So Taylor's gonna come over here in just a little while. She's gonna help me collect my things, and then I think we'll be able to head on over. I'm actually really excited. We didn't live here for that many episodes at all, like maybe just a few. Like, it's just crazy how fast things can change. So it looks like he is thinking about his brother. He too is totally elated or over the moon over, you know, his brother getting back on his feet. So it looks like he wants to buy an automatic pet feeder. He also really wants to buy a washing machine, which is quite interesting. Maddox has always been kind of like a neat freak or a clean freak that way. So, you know, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that he wants that. And he also would like to make a friend. So let me go and kind of fast forward a little bit just until Taylor wakes up, because it is really early and she likes to sleep in. Like, she likes to sleep in, or she's grumpy. She's grumpy as hell. She'll smack him with that twia. All right, so let's see if she is willing to come over now to help us, because obviously we have to go to work in a couple hours. Nixon, or Maddox rather, does need to prepare and okay, she's still sleeping. I thought so. So he needs to prepare food and mix some drinks. Well, you know what? Let me go and have him cook something for later. You know, maybe something that Taylor can whip up. She loves curry, so we'll make a family size of that. And then I'm hoping by the time we're done, she'll be awake. And you know what? I'm actually really excited to move into this new apartment here. It was that one or this one. Maddox's has a lot more space, but to be honest, I just like playing in Taylor's apartment a little bit better. And also, this person's insulted. They're like, talk to the hand because the face don't want to listen. I mean, if that's not like middle school, I honestly don't know what it is. What was another thing that I used to say? I forgot. I would always like say so many of these like stupid quirky little things. I don't know. But also, I'm going to miss this view. This view out of freaking Maddox's apartment is everything. Like, it is everything. I absolutely love it. All right, so we are just about done whipping up this curry. It looks really good, Maddox. Good job. He's adding in a little bit of vinegar, I guess. I don't know. I don't make curry, so I have no idea. But I like curry, I can tell you that. So yeah, here is the plate. We have some chicken and some curry sauce with some white rice on the side. Yep, definitely doing Mama June real proud. So excited. Okay, cool. So now that we have that, it's excellent quality. It'll last a few hours. Now, babe, are you willing to like get up and get ready and come over, please, and help me? I'll die if she's still sleeping. All right, so she finally, okay, got some damn clothes on and she's ready to go. She was here so freaking fast. I love it. All right, so here she is, my freaking queen. Oh, they are so in love. Oh my god, she is like seriously Cinderella herself. Okay, she is just so damn cute. Look at her. She's sassy as hell too. I love it. All right, so I'm not sure if I can, you know what, give her a freaking kiss, give her a hug, embrace that woman. Okay, like really though, I love her outfit. It's so cute. And then we're going to give her a little besito. They are seriously so excited to move in together. I kind of feel like Taylor needs a breast reduction because the boobage in the Foreman'S family, those genes are real, okay? And we kind of broke the boobage curse. I feel like with maybe one of the Foreman girls, I can't remember who it was, but maybe not, actually, now that I think about it. All right, so it looks like she is willing or ready to go inside and grab all the stuff so we can put it on the moving truck and head on out. I'm actually very excited. He's excited. I love the fact that he's like just talking in the middle of his hallway in his boxers, like he doesn't care. But yeah, let's get the show on the road. I hope that I'm doing this right. I have no clue. I don't actually have Sims ever like move in with each other. Usually they're, you know, cheating or something horrible is happening or they're moving out. But moving in, I don't think I've ever done this. So we are going to move on in with Taylor, leaving all of our belongings behind. We're going to sell the furnishings to, you know, the next person so they can buy the unit as is. And then here we are, Taylor and York. So we actually have 3,000 simoleons. I think we'll get more for selling our furniture, which would be very nice. Other than that, Maddox is moving in with a whole 118 simoleons. See, this is the thing though. Maddox and Taylor live together, but he has yet to meet her parents, which is kind of scary. Taylor is very reserved about her lineage. her background, her family, and who she shows to her parents. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's natural, it's normal, but also at the same time, it is a little bit of a hiccup that Maddox isn't quite understanding. Like, are you ashamed of me? What are you waiting for? That's actually something that, that's a nail that hasn't been hit on the head just yet. So here we are, home sweet freaking home. Now let's go and check up on Taylor, or not Taylor, freaking Cinnamon. You making yourself real comfy, aren't you? Cinnamon's an elder? Oh no, when did this happen? What is York? York is an adult. Oh, she's so excited. Who's that little girl? Oh my god, I thought it was Finn for a second. All right, cool. So Maddox is going to get everything settled. Let's see if she does actually have, we need to put away the Christmas tree. What are we doing? So yeah, let's take down the little Christmas tree decorations here. I think our things got merged together. Holy crap, life under a microscope, 1,600 simoleons. So what was she, like a scientist or something? Like, I'm kind of confused. We also have like a really fancy dancy computer here. We've got a lot of things that are actually worth some cash. Okay, so where are we gonna stick Ricky? Because obviously we don't have a lot of space. I don't know where I'm gonna put the freaking goldfish. Oh my god, like what am I gonna do? Ricky's just gonna be homeless? Ricky's not gonna have the place to stay. You know what, just put on the damn desk, Judd. You know what, he's fine. I feel like though he's gonna get cooked with this lamp. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I'm kind of afraid. We also have like a little train set in this Lindsay. I wish there was a way that we could like put this a little more like, I don't know, whatever the heck. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, make it a little more organized. I guess that's fine for now. So yeah, we have all of our decorations. We could go and move our little moving box, actually. We had something over here. I want to say it was probably this stuff. So let me go and just kind of move that back. There we go. I like this little lantern thing, so we're definitely going to keep it. And I feel like we're moved in for the most part. I do. Yeah, everything looks great. So actually, at this point, I do believe we are going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Again, I just wanted to kind of have like a chill episode, the calm between the storms, if you will. But at the end of the day, you guys, I genuinely feel like if Taylor is as serious about Nixon as she proclaims, and she should have no issue whatsoever introducing him to her family, but maybe just possibly there is something that I am missing, and hopefully you guys could shine a light on what is going on in Miss Taylor Pope's head and why she hasn't introduced Maddox to her family just yet. And so with that said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye.